Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Making this video for a guy that has a 2002 S80. Now, this is going to apply to a lot of you people that are fortunate enough to have newer cars. Bells and whistles, all that good stuff. Unfortunately, the car has a network, like a computer network. It's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 computers that are networked together. They have to communicate with each other. They ask each other questions, get answers, send information, receive information. And like your computer at home, when that network connection is compromised, usually by low voltage, battery dying, people not driving the car, every once in a while, one of them computers stop communicating clearly, and that thing needs rebooted. So in this video, I'm going to talk about giving your computerized car a hard reset. I don't know if it applies to all of these wonderful cars you guys have. My cars don't have that problem. My cars are 95 models. They got a computer or 2 or 3, but they ain't got a network in their computers that they got to constantly feed off of each other. So I'm going to try to explain how to do a hard reset. Hopefully this will help you and get your car started. Now, normally you'll know that your car needs a hard reset because you'll get in it one day to try to start it and it won't start because you've been sitting a long time, batteries draining, all that kind of stuff. And then you'll find out from somebody, somehow, some way, that the car has no spark. And these computerized cars are so smart and they have security features in them that they will not give spark, so the car won't start. So in this little video, hopefully it'll help you get your car started. If not, you'll have to get it towed somewhere so somebody can perform some magic on it. But you'll put the key in there, you'll put a battery or jump it, the car will be cranking, but it won't start because it's lost its network connection and it's not giving the car a spark. It won't let it spark until you reboot that car, synchronize it, give it a hard reset. So this is what I was told by a Volvo mechanic. Probably works to a lot of other cars as well, these new computerized cars. First thing you want to do is get a good battery. Not necessarily a new battery, because sometimes new batteries are not good. You got to get a good battery. Make sure that thing is fully charged. If there's a battery in the car, take it out, take it somewhere, let them test it, charge it up fully. If they say it's bad, replace it, because it's not going to work unless you have a good battery. Number 2, if you got a battery in the trunk, you're going to have to install that battery, and regardless of where it is, install the battery in the car. Roll down the driver's window. If the battery is in the trunk, you want to open the trunk but trip the latch. Close the latch like as if the striker closed it, so the vehicle thinks the trunk is closed. Then you want to hook the battery up, move your driver's seat back as far as you can, and like I said, roll down the driver's window, close the driver's door, and you take that negative cable and you somehow ground out the negative cable on the battery to the positive cable. Now the positive cable is still connected, but you want to tie or somehow make that negative cable touch that positive cable on that battery cable. You also want to cover that negative battery cable just in case that negative cable gets away from the positive and goes over there and jumps back on there. You do not want that negative cable to jump back on that battery. You leave that thing hooked up like that 5 or 10 minutes. I would use like a zip tie or some kind of tape or something. Make sure that thing keeps contact with the positive cable. Next, you unattach that negative cable from the positive cable and you hook it up to the battery properly and secure it. So now the battery is connected properly. If the battery's in the trunk is open, but the latch is thrown. If the battery's under the hood and you got latches on the hood for security purposes, you want to throw those latches so it thinks the hood is closed. You walk up to the car with all the doors and hood and trunk closed, simulated closed, and you put the key in the car. The key has a computer chip in it too. These cars are fancy, man, fancy. You cycle that key in the door. Lock it, unlock it. You may do that 5 times. Lock it, wait 5 seconds, unlock it. Wait 5 seconds, lock it, unlock it. You want that computer system to know that somebody is locking and unlocking this car with the key. And now that you got a nice, strong, fresh battery in there, these computers are communicating with each other and say, hey, something's going on here. We're about to get back on the road. Okay. So finally, you unlock the car. After you've cycled that key through 5 times, open the door, you get in the car, and you hook up the vehicle class scanner. So if you got a Volvo, you hook up a scanner that can read all the Volvo codes. Volvo's like a computer code reading system called VOTD. If you got a Jaguar, hook up a Jaguar scanner. If you got a Mercedes, hook up a Mercedes scanner. Whatever kind of scanner the professionals use, you need to find one of those things and hook up that kind of scanner. Next thing you want to do is stay away from the airbags. That's what the instruction manual from the manufacturer say. Do I want to get blindsided, hit the side of my jaw with an airbag? No. I'm going to do what they recommend. I'm going to stay away from the airbag. Stay away from the airbag. You got your computer system hooked up. You turn the key 2 clicks to run, but you don't try to start it. Let the car sit there a few seconds. You take that code reader and read the codes. Shouldn't be any codes in there. Anyway, you want to read the codes. If there's codes in the system, just from doing that and turn the key to run, clear the codes. After you clear the codes, let it sit a few seconds. Go ahead and crank it. Hold that key, I'd say 10, 20 seconds. Hopefully the car will fire right up. But if some reason the car doesn't fire right up, you want to hold that key with the power on to let those computers start communicating with each other. Hopefully all of them will appreciate the fresh 12 volts. They will recognize each other, recognize the key in the ignition, and say, hey, nobody's trying to steal a car. Somebody's trying to get us started finally, and the car will start. Hopefully the car will start. If for some reason the car doesn't start, remember, you staying clear of these airbags. The airbag in the side by the window, the airbag in the steering wheel, the airbag on the passenger side. Just kind of keep your distance in case that thing comes out. You don't get whacked with it. Doesn't happen that often, but some people just they just got bad luck, So anyway, if the car doesn't start, you let go of the key and then you use the scanner to scan codes again, and that scanner will tell you why the car didn't start. From that point on, you should have what you need to fix the car. If it doesn't start after that, you probably should have the car towed to a qualified mechanic to try to get that thing started and fixed. That there may be a bad computer, or there may be some other security module or something that's stopping that thing from starting. But that's how I was told you need to do a hard reset. Hopefully that helps get you started. If not, I'm sorry. That's all I got about the hard reset. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment as to whether or not this helped or didn't help, or you found some of this information useful or not useful. I appreciate you watching. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.